Yo, what's going on, you guys? Daniel Cruz here. I'm back again on another Sunday. I got this really dope beat I want to break down for you guys. In one of the comments in another video, I couldn't find the original comment, but someone had mentioned that they want to see me go into more detail on guitar rig. So I pulled up this beat here, and this beat is going to serve a very good example of me using guitar rig. I'll go into a little more into detail and what I use it for. Of course, every time I play the guitar, all my effects are going to come from guitar rig, which you'll see here. But in this video, I really want to emphasize guitar rig because I feel like some people may shy away from it. Not everybody has a guitar, not everybody knows how to play a guitar, and you may feel like guitar rig is useless unless you really have a guitar. Yes, if you do have a guitar, you know how to play one. You can get some really crazy effects, pretty much anything you can think of. But guitar rig is like one of my main sound design plugins. Basically what I'm saying is you don't need a guitar to get the full potential out of guitar rig. If you're in sound design such as myself, you can put guitar rig on literally any instrument or VST you can think of. You pull up patches in Omnisphere and you throw guitar rig on it, it's gonna sound completely different than what you started with. So yeah, I want to give guitar rig a lot of props. Definitely my top 3 sound design VSTs. So even if you don't have a guitar, it doesn't matter. Like if you're really into sound design, you're looking for new plugins, get guitar rig, throw that on some pianos, you'll get some crazy effects out of it. Synths, strings, whatever you want. You'll trust me, you'll get something crazy that no one's ever heard before every time. So yeah, don't sleep on guitar rig just because you don't got a guitar. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. I'm gonna go into more detail on guitar rig itself when I actually play the guitar and everything, which you'll see in a second here. So also keep an ear out while I make this beat here. Comment below who you would hear on this beat as I make it. I'm really curious to hear you guys' thoughts on that. So comment below who you hear. Anyways, without further ado, let's jump in and get started with this beat here. Alright, so as I mentioned, this beat starts off with me playing some real simple chords on the guitar, which I will show you right here. So there goes the guitar right there. Sounds really dry, no effects or anything onto that. But if we slap some guitar rig on there, we can get something pretty crazy out of it. So here it goes right here, and this is the preset I used, solo effects. So now let's hear what it sounds like with guitar rig onto it. As you can see, guitar rig really brought the guitar to life there. But as I mentioned in the beginning there, you don't need a guitar for this VST. You can throw it on anything you want. So you can see what I'm talking about here. I'm going to pull up this piano here in Keyscape, just a basic piano playing the same chords we played on the guitar. Just a plain sounding piano there, but let's experiment a little bit and throw some guitar rig on a piano so we can see what this sounds like. Let's try this preset here, one of my favorite ones that I use. Start clicking through some other presets and see what we can get. So there goes a brief example of what you can do with guitar rig. And again, that's just a piano. You can throw it on whatever preset you want from whatever VST you want. Again, I was just trying to emphasize you don't need a guitar for guitar rig. Some people may feel that because obviously it's like a guitar effects plugin. But again, think outside the box. You can put that on whatever you want. So it's definitely one of my top sound design plugins. If you don't got that, go get it. But anyways, let's get back to this beat here and see what we did. So back to our guitar that we had here. What I did was I reversed it and played the chords back in order of the way I originally played them. Again, if you've seen my other videos, I've done this before. I do it a lot with pianos. Adds a cool little effect to it. on from our guitar there. Pulled up Earth Drone bass and Omnisphere that we're going to use as a bass now. Next thing I added was some vocal chops. Luckily this vocal chop here was already in key of the beat, so I just pitched it up a whole octave, and on top of that added some reverb to it. So here's what we got for the vocal chops I put in. That's fire. We're coming along nice now. So next thing I did was pull up a piano in Keyscape, wing upright. Let's take a look at our effects rack here because it sounds really crazy. Got some saturation filter, black hole, which is a really dope reverb VST, EQ, somewhat of a bandpass, and Filter Freak slow pass preset. Just turn it up just above 50%. So all those effects made the piano sound pretty crazy and different. There goes our piano there. Next I took that same exact piano and added movement to it. Another really dope sound design VST. Again, it doesn't do well on my system for some reason, so I can't recall the exact preset from movement that I used, but I threw it on the piano, rendered it to audio, then deleted the plugin so I can continue making the beat without all that crazy static and stuff. So here goes the additional piano layer here with movement. And now everything together. Now after this intro here, this is where the beat's gonna drop and the verse comes in. And of course, transitioning into that, we got Rise and Hit. So this is where the drums are gonna drop now, which I will show you right here. Kick, snare. There goes the majority of our drums there. The next 4 bars, I'm just going to continue developing those drums. So the next thing I add for the drums here is a couple different hat loops. Here's one right here. And another which I chopped some parts in and out. As well as I got a drum fill right here that plays. So here goes everything playing together now. That's pretty much all there is to it right there. Next 4 bars, I'm just rearranging some stuff, dropping some drums out. Our piano effects here, which is the piano with movement comes back in, guitar drops out, some drums drop out. So basically, I'm just structuring everything out. So here's what the next 8 bars sounds like, following up with the hook or the break, which is basically what we had in the intro of the beat here. So here's what it all sounds like right here. like that. That's the whole beat all done right there. Wasn't really much to it, just had a lot of emphasis on the drums. But yeah, there it goes right there. Really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope I gave a little more insight on what guitar rig can actually do. Even though you don't have a guitar, you can put it on anything you want. Again, I'm just letting you guys know everything that I use for my beats. That VST is definitely top 3 for me right now for sound design. So definitely go check that out if you haven't already. Once again, as I mentioned before, please comment down below who you hear on the beat. Really want to hear you guys' thoughts on that. Appreciate you watching this all the way through. If you made it this far, please subscribe if you're not already. I will be back next Sunday with another video breaking down another beat, showing you all my secrets and everything that I do. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next Sunday. I'm out. Peace.